Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. If you do enjoy listening or watching this video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel. Thank you ever so much for taking the time out, all right, to listen or watch my videos. Okay, if you click the like button, left comments. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you do is much appreciated and it does help the channel. Okay, my topic, okay, is going to be called Do We Really Know the Gender of God? I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim. Okay, do we really know the gender of God, Allah, the Creator? Okay, um, because I remember one time speaking to a gentleman, and he did ask me that question. He said to me, "Oh, how do we know God is a man or woman?" And I said, "Oh, good question." And I said, "You know what I'll do? I'll just do a bit of research, get my facts all together and just speak about this um this topic, all right? Now, we all know, okay, physically, okay, it takes a man or and a woman to biologically create a child, okay? And I really believe, okay, um as you know, Allah the creator, okay, embodies both a light and shadow side. Okay, he also embodies a male, okay, and feminine energy. Okay, um which some people refer to as yin and yang. Now, if you don't know what male energy is, okay, it's basically it's usually the male energy, okay, is being focused, active, and intrinsically connected to the material physical world, okay, providing security, structure, and reason. On the other hand, the feminine energy is usually fluid and receptive. It surrenders and intrinsically is connected to the higher realms and Mother Earth, all right, giving birth to life, expressions, and dreams. All right, now taking that into consideration, um, of all of this, okay, the creator also, all right, created himself to embody both masculine and feminine energies, all right? And that's why we sometimes refer the earth, okay, as a feminine, all right? And even if you were to study astrology, you're going to find some planets are female, okay, and some uh, planets, okay, are male. Okay, for example, Saturn, okay, is the father of all planets, and Venus is the mother of all planets. All right. Now, so really, again, the question is, how do we know? Okay, Allah, I call him Allah, as I said, because I'm a Muslim. God, the Creator, or whatever how you call your the higher power. Okay, is a man or a woman. Now, before, all right, man was before this particular race, okay, was created in the Garden of Eden. Okay, from what I've learned, okay, there were god and goddesses, okay, and um both god and goddesses, from what I have learned as I go along my spiritual journey, that they both have equal power. All right, I also believe, all right, that um that uh you know sexism, okay, was more prominent, all right, this idea of sexism was more prominent at the birth of man-made religion, okay, but I really believe, all right, that at the beginning, all right, both God and goddesses, they were equal. Okay, there was no the word sexism, okay, didn't exist. All right, and um also, all right, um but the birth of religion, okay, um as if you don't know, okay, was created by the emperor, a former emperor of Rome called Constantine, all right, who wanted to create a one man made religion, okay, and as a result, all right, I think because before that, okay, there were a lot of um goddesses and gods, all right, that had their own way of worshiping the Most High, okay, and some of it also involved divination. But because Constantine um, wanted to create a one man made religion, okay, I really believe, all right, that's where sexism came in, okay, and that's why you have man, the man as the most dominant sex, okay, of or gender, okay, dominating everything. If you go, I mean, if you were to study across all the systems, okay, you still find the male figure is still dominant, but it shouldn't be that way because both um the men, or I should say both the male, the masculine and the feminine um should be equal, okay, because it should be an equal balance. One cannot really or shouldn't be able to operate without the other. All right, and another thing, okay, I would like to say, okay, that the religion and state, um, before um, they were separated, okay, they carried on, all right, that belief, and that's where I really believe, okay, um, again, you know, this idea, all right, that men are somehow are the more prominent um, uh, um, gender, all right, and again, that's what's caused a lot of inequality and imbalance between the genders, all right, and also in, as I said, in all walks of life, whether it's in religion, education, in economics, okay, women are all have been treated, all right, as second class citizens, not valued, not treated equal, okay, and but one of the things, all right, that you also need to take into consideration, okay, that men wouldn't exist without women. So how can that be the case? Okay, so why are women treated as second class citizens? Because without women, there would be no men. All right, and even if, let's say, like some people say, oh, um, the reason why that's the case, okay, is because men are stronger physically. But even though men are strong physically, it doesn't mean, okay, that they are strong mentally, okay. And there have been some research done, okay, and statistically, okay, it has been proven that women um, are stronger mentally, all right, and they, in other words, they can cope better, okay, when facing challenges, okay, or facing challenging times, situations compared to men. And if you look at, for example, the suicide rate, okay, although there are other factors involved as well, but you still find that emotionally women are able to cope better than men, all right. But at the same time, okay, we still need the two. We still need the masculine and the feminine energy. All right. And that is why also, like, sometimes too, you know, um, me being a spiritualist, okay, and I've read different literatures and books where it says that, if a man is in like the somehow doesn't treat a woman, or if men don't treat women well, okay, or they misuse and abuse the masculine energy, that one of the things that they can do to balance this out, so they can also balance their feminine energy is that they should go out in, for example, out in nature, so that they can feel more grounded, so they can balance. And it's the same as well, okay, as a female, all right, because there are times when you can sort of operate more in the feminine side, and not in the masculine side, and they will also say that that is also can create an imbalance. So we need, so even as an individual, okay, not even in the sense of a relationship, but as a man, okay, or as a woman, okay, we need to sort of it's not an easy thing to do, but we should try and balance both the masculine and feminine energies, all right. um and to be honest with you, going back to the question, okay, where it says about whether if God is man or female, from what I have come across, okay, uh, in certain books, okay, that I have learned, all right, that the angels, okay, because some of the angels or archangels, okay, they some books portray some of them as male, some of them as female, and I've even read in a book somewhere that angels are sexless. So who to say, and as I said, that that um and furthermore, another reason why, okay, we should sort of look into this, because the Bible, okay, also mentions about the role of women, okay, and Jesus had a very good relationship, okay, very good relationship with women. He respected women. There was a lot of women around Jesus, all right, and the first person that Jesus of 2,000 years ago revealed himself when he was resurrected was a woman. Okay, I believe it was Mary Magdalene. All right, and even the Honorable Elijah Muhammad of the founder, okay, and the then leader of the nation of Islam, he also made a statement. He says, "Where there is no decent women, there are no decent men." Okay, and from what I have learned, okay, from uh, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, he says that most of the attention, okay, or focus is on the woman, okay, but I really believe that there should be a balance here, because I remember one time I think it should be an equal balance here. I know that they go on the fact of what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, but there should be an equal balance. I really believe instead of it being 90% focusing on the women, all right, because obviously the woman gives birth, all right, um, and 10% attention to the man. I think it should be 50-50, because I remember watching um, a video, okay, where 19 Keys, he was interviewing Nuri Muhammad, okay, and he did say in his interview that when he just got married, okay, that because he said he trained in the FOI, okay, which is part of the Nation of Islam. He said that like he was very dictate, sort of very dominant, okay, and the way he used to speak and whatever, and and so basically if all right, he was then or the men, okay, at that time were trained as equally together with the women, maybe he would be able to have or understand, okay, the feminine side of things, okay, he would be able to embrace the nurturing side, okay, whereas if it's like 90 to the men, so there's 90 to the women and 10% to the men, there's a chance that the men are not able to sort of like embrace, okay, the energy, the feminine side of themselves. So it's very important, okay, that it shouldn't be just focusing more on the women than the men. It should be equal. All right. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the spiritual path, the life itself in general, the religious path, it should all be about not only about love and self. It should also be balance. Okay, so there should be a balance of both energies. Okay, whether you're a man or feminine. Okay, and as we move into new earth, okay, sexism, okay, and other forms of discrimination will no longer be permitted, and it will no longer exist. Okay, and it's all about learning. Okay, as we go along life's journey, it's all about trying to balance the masculine and feminine energies, because and who knows, who knows, um you know, if Allah, the Creator, if He's a man or woman, because at the end of the day, I know obviously the lot of the scriptures, okay, both maybe I'm sure the Quran and um, the Bible as well as the Torah might be mentioned representing God or Allah as a man, but who knows? Because if it's equal, then how do we know that that Allah is a man or woman? It could be just something that was just put in there, because as I said, when um, this man Constantine wanted to create a one man-made religion. Okay, he wanted the man figure, the man, the gender, okay, to be dominant. Okay, and as I said, when religion and state were together, okay, that just carried on. When religion and state separated, the same thing carried on, okay, throughout all the systems of the world, or I could should call the matrix. All right. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, listen to this topic. Watch. Okay, and if you did enjoy listening or watching this video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.